What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Got some more of this Modern Horizons 3 draft ahead of us. Format is starting to shake up, and it turns out there are some commons that are just way too good, notably the, well, Chrysalis. But we'll see how this format shakes out. I am not extremely confident it's going to be as good as the first two Modern Horizons, but again, sample size is small. There's still time, and of course, I am solely sticking to best of one right now, so I'm sure things will get better in best of three. Anyway, pick one, pack one. We've opened either Revolt. This is a really fun one. You can basically ignore the first paragraph of text. The second ability, whenever you get one or more energy, either Revolt deals that much damage to any target. This is a very fun card. I'm not sure how good it's going to end up being, but if you can take it early like I am here and get a really nice energy deck, then I am sure it can do its thing. Now, here's the one I'm talking about. Writhing Chrysalis. This card is way too good for a common. 4 mana for effectively, at minimum, a 4/5 reach. That also ramps you into your other Fat Eldrazi. This is the biggest stain on the format because of, well, everything about it. Common, the size, the abilities. It's expect to lose to this card a lot, and you should draft it very high as such. Yeah, there's just, it does everything. If you could take away like the reach, sure. If maybe it added one more counter, sure. If it was like one more mana, sure. If it was an uncommon instead, sure. But man, everything about this card just makes it way too good. And yeah, some good follow-ups here. Any way that you can cast a Chrysalis on turn 3 is especially going to be useful. Nightshade Dryad is fantastic for that. There is a Priest of Titania here as well, but the Dryad is 100 times better. In the previous pack, the one that had the Chrysalis in it, I also passed a Malevolent Rumble or Tumble. I don't remember what it's called, but that's another nice one as it not only digs for your big permanent bombs, but it also ramps you into them. So yeah, pretty easy Nightshade Dryad here to follow up. I think red is by far the best color in this format so far, at least given the small sample sizes that we have. Let's see. We have a Sundering Eruption here. Wither and Bloom might be the best card. Lethal Throwdown's okay. Nesting Grounds is really fun if you can get the adapt creature synergies with it. There's a Smelted Charge Bug here for either Revolt, but I mean, red-green is not the energy colors. It's Jeskai colors that really wants the Revolt. I mean, I still want to make this Revolt work, but it's too good with what we have now. I guess I should just take the Wither and Bloom, take the better card. Green, red, white land is fine. There's a Faithful Watchdog here. I remember that draft from a day or two ago where this is the card we were looking for the most. There's a Foul Strike, which is okay. Could just stick onto the Eldrazi theme and latch onto it and take the Drownyard Lurker. So, I mean, I kept saying the past week or two that this is one of those formats where you really want to draft a deck full of synergies, and so you should be trying to find the open lane. But the more I draft it, the less that actually seems like it's a necessity. This does feel like one of those formats where maybe it's just okay to draft the good stuff. So we get a Trickster's Elk here. Passing a couple of good lands. It's too bad that we open the Revolt and then we get immediately past the Chrysalis. We'll have to see. Because I do think the energy decks are super fun, but so far the stats are saying that red-green is the best deck in the format, or best color pair anyways, followed by like Boros right behind it. And like I said, or like I always say, you know, I'm not a mathologist. I don't like to, quote unquote, to draft the, I don't want to say correct cards, but I like to draft my own way, right? I don't want to just be like, oh, hey, well, this has a 35% win rate and this one has a 36, so I guess we'll take the 36%er. But sometimes when the cards are that much more powerful, it's kind of hard to ignore them. Fathomable Truths has been really solid for me. I mean, triple red on the Mog Mob is a little bit awkward, but I guess we can try taking it if we still end up in red-green. Let's see, we have some 3 landscapes here. I guess we would want to take like a green-black one or a red-black one. Could also just take the fledgling dragon. Sage of the Ennoble for the Eldrazi ramp. I guess we'll take the red-black here. This Colossal Dreadmask has been quite solid. I think this Meteoric Mace is terrible. Maybe if it made a, you know, maybe if this was like a living weapon, but 6 mana, Cascade, but then you don't actually get an immediate equip value, I don't think that's good at all. Dreadmask has been a very solid win con. Okay, we are wheeling some really nice cards here. I think the Skittering Precursor is fantastic as well. This works with the landscapes. It sucks passing the Rumble, though, because, again, this card is very good, but... Alright, well, we're going to lean probably into the red-green, then. Sucks. I'm not going to get to play the Revolt unless we get nothing but, like, red cards that add energy, but I'm not going to run, like, random smelted charge bugs in our deck. Gift of the Viper, quite good, though. God, this Chrysalis is so stupid. Siege Smash has actually been pretty useful. There are a handful of good artifacts in the format, and then, of course, has some extra utility as well. Imskir Iron Eater. The Affinity deck hasn't really ever come together that well for me. I've had some okay Affinity decks, but nothing super impressive. I think Hydra Trainer is just pretty good for a 2-drop. Glimpse the Impossible, also very, very good. You never don't get value, right? At the very worst case scenario, you're going to get 3 Eldrazi spawn tokens. But usually you're going to get something out of that. I mean, I might not be playing heavy red. This Mog Mob might get the cuts into... What does this next pack have for us? A lot of red cards, but are they that good? Skoa's okay. I don't think you need to take this very high. Just when you compare this to other top-end cards, red and green especially, or even just colorless, have cards that outclass this. Now, that's not to say this card is bad. It's not, but I don't think you need to take it early ever. Pyro Surfer's pretty good if we're going to go aggro. Remember, landfall triggers multiple times, so you can give multiple instances of Battle Cry to this card. It is nice with Eldrazi spawn tokens, that's for sure. Okay, I think I'm alright taking that. Into another Nightshade Dryad seems good. I've been a big fan of the Royal Cartographer. This card is nice. Especially in the Energy Matters deck. It's really easy to draw 3 cards with that. Okay, some more good green and red stuff here. Another Skittering. I don't know if we need a second right now. Pretty happy with Fangs of Colonia in an aggro deck, even though we're not green-white for it. There's another Rumble. There's a Tusker, which is good too. We'll probably want to pick up some number of these big top-end cards. But I kind of just... Well, we'll take the Tusker here over the Malevolent. And All right, again, we're getting a pick 5 Writhing Chrysalis here, so that is not correct. Also another Rumble. Again, I think these might be two of the highest win rate cards in the format, which is absurd. I mean, the Chrysalis, that makes sense, but it's pretty surprising to see something like the Rumble up there that high. Let's take a green, blue, red land here. Nice. Although I guess Idol of the False Gods when I have 2 Chrysalis might not actually be bad. I don't like this card, but it might not be bad in our deck. Yeah, actually, I'm going to try taking it. This is a tough pick. There is a 3rd Dryad here, which is fantastic, but all of these DFCs are so good. Yeah, I think we just take the insight there. Another pick 8 Chrysalis. Holy crap. Okay, I mean, this is now stupid. Let's take our first glimpse of the impossible over second Idol of False Gods. God, this card is just dumb. I mean, this is the biggest stain on the format. That common, man. Like, I hate playing against Crabomination because that feels like stupid Grenzo all over again. But at least that's a rare, you know? Holy smokes. Just why? Why? Man, we're getting the Rumble. Like, this should be a very easy 7 wins. Would be my expectation here. And we're opening a Nadu, too. Yeah, we're going to be splashing that one. We're not losing much here. They're just a Fanged Flames. Okay, I need some more fixing now, but here's a red-blue source, that's nice, and then we have the 2 Dryads as well for extra blue fixing. I don't really have that many ways to trigger the Nadu. There's another Nightshade, there's a Basking Brood Scale. One of the best cards in the Eldrazi ramp deck, especially the green-blue, is the Battle Mage. Don't think we want it in our deck, but that card is fantastic. Actually, no, we would play this in our deck, because if I'm splashing Nadu, I should have access to all 3 colors, but I think here we probably want to just take the Brood Scale or the Dryad first, right? And then try to wheel the Battle Mage. I think I'm just going to maximize my ways to get Chrysalis on, like, turn 3. Another blue-red land. Let's just take the Evolution Witness this time. Signature Slam, there's a good one. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control, then each modified creature you control deals damage equal to this power to target creature you don't control. Yeah, I think I'll be cutting the mob here. Deck looks great. Three Chrysalis is going to go a long way, my expectation is. What does this Flare of Duplication do? Choose target or copy target? No. Bobble. No. We have a green-blue land here this time, or another blue-red. Suppose we'll take the green-blue this time. Green, black, white. That doesn't help us. I don't think we want to be running Urza's Cave. We don't really have a use for the colorless. And finding a... No, I just don't think that's going to be good enough. Must not have been any Chrysalis opened this pack, because presumably we would have seen them with how open they were, or how many times they got passed to us. I'm missing a couple removal spells, but otherwise this deck looks solid. Another green-blue land, or we take another Insight. And another Rumble here. Good. Okay, yeah. So we have 5 ways to ramp on turn 2 into 3 different Chrysalis. And 2 of our ways to ramp dig for Chrysalis on turn 3. I'm still not sold on this Idol of the False Gods. Yeah, probably just want to replace it with the Oozewag. Oozewag's really good with Chrysalis, gives them all trample. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to splash the Nadu, but... Another green-blue fixer or another top-end card. Guess we'll take another land. So let's go like 8 forests. 8 forests, 1 island. 4 mountains? You might say 4 mountains is a little bit low, but we have 2 blood-soaked insights as well for red. At the very least, I think we want 8 forests. Let's see. Red, green, green. So we only have 1 that finds a red, and we do need that 1 island. Maybe 8-4-1 is okay? Because our green finds us other colors, so... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Triple Chrysalis with 5 ways to cast it on turn 3. I mean, I think this deck is going to be pretty decent. I will say the one thing I'm really missing is some more, like, removal. Our removal quality is a little bit low, but seems pretty good. Alright. Let's see. This is a turn 2 Nightshade Dryad, but doesn't have any of our 3 Chrysalis yet. Okay, so now I can go ahead and fetch a red source with that. We drew a forest. We have a turn 2 Propagator Drone. That's a nice one. Oh, I guess it might be better to Rumble to try to find a Chrysalis. Yep. And even build another one at that. Repurposer. So it's going to be like a red-green mirror. Yeah, their draw is very good too. Right, they're just gonna instantly adapt, sure. Skittering, pretty good with a land here. Hmm. But I think while they're tapped out, we want to get the Evolution Witness online. Get back our other Chrysalis immediately before they can kill it. Skoa Ember Mage to kill my Witness, that's not a problem. They still can't really attack. The Chrysalis is just single-handedly holding them off. Oh, okay. I guess they're just going to try to push some damage. Alright, Chrysalis number 2. To Dryad, pump pump. Eldrazi, Ravager, that's decent. As what, Annihilator 1, it's not too problematic right now. Funny thing is, Annihilator sacking Eldrazi spawn just gives us, you know, buffs. So I just want to cast a 6/8 out here. Alright. As long as they don't have one of the biggest Eldrazi in their hand, we should be okay, but they do get to start pooping out. I mean, the Propagator Drone is what's going to kill us this game. If we can't find a removal spell for it, that's a decent hit. Oh, why did I tap my red? Whoops. Oh wait, no, I still have red with the Dryad, right? Alright, I'm gonna get pretty aggressive here. I need to start making some action before their Propagator Drone can go off too hard. Sack 2 Eldrazi, return it from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's fine. Could have actually nearly killed them there. It's kind of funny. By giving our Chrysalis Trample and sacking all of our tokens. They have no reason to sacrifice 2 Eldrazi main phase to bring that thing back yet. Actually, we want to draw our Ooze, our Tumblewag or whatever, our Oozewag. Do I just trade with my 1/2 here? Seems fine. Okay, make a spawn. Let's go ahead and get an extra token. Clean out our deck. None of their creatures have reach, so Nadu swings in freely. Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay. Battle Cry. So we're hitting in for 4 damage with the Nadu. I'm expecting their 0-1 to go in front of my big Chrysalis, which means we should hit him for exactly lethal, if I do my math right. Because I sack both of the current spawn we have. That turns the Chrysalis into a 10/10. And then we Siege Smash for a 13 power creature that tramples over 12. Alright, that should be 16 exactly. Even more now. Let's get it, baby. God, Chrysalis is so stupid. Draft these cards while you can, because you're not going to see them go very late. Much longer in this limited format. Ah. Sad. No Writhing Chrysalis. I guess this is a keep, though. We have red, green, and blue, so... Oh, that's good. Okay. Actually, I guess I want to lead on this grabbing blue. Because we might draw an untapped red source, right? Okay, our opponent's going to be doing the blue-green ramp stuff. Oh, alright, well. Guess I don't mind losing all of that. None of our 3 Chrysalis in the top 14 cards. That's a good sign if they're just cycling, so they must be looking for land. I can always Evolution Witness back a mountain as well if we want. Well, there we go. Unbeatable. Jeez. Disgusting. Where's my Writhing Chrysalis, dang it? And remember, it has freaking reach. Literally does everything. Okay. Wait, I thought this reduced the cost. Oh, colorless spells. Wait, what? Oh, wait, with mana value 7 or greater, cost 1 less. Never mind, I see. I guess that maybe that would be too good if it was all of them. Alright, well I guess that's going to be the creature I kill now with our Skoa. I was planning on killing the Heralds, but that has trample now. And we are flooding out. Crap. Actually, this Hydra Trainer is not very good in our deck. I should probably replace it with something else. Though I don't really have that many things to replace it with. And that now gives their Chrysalis trample. Yep. I am concerned about the format. Let's put it that way. Alright, I'm going to go to 2. That ain't gonna cut it, friends. Alright. What can I return back? Elk? So... I don't think this works how I want it to, but I guess we're gonna find out. It's the... Well, actually, does it? I think... Actually, maybe it does. This might get rid of their trample. Yeah, it did. Okay, nice. So we can actually chump it for a bit. Because the way that layering works, it gained trample and reach, and then I took them away. So actually, you know, if we draw our own Writhing Chrysalis now, we should be okay. I get a bunch of chumpers, depending on what else they have in their hand. It's unfortunate. That blows up artifacts, but that doesn't do much for us. Actually, I guess it activates our Nadu, so. So let's see. The Evolution Witness can block the Ravager. Then we Siege Smash for a trade. Halfway through our deck, we haven't seen a single Chrysalis, by the way. It's too bad. Okay. So, Force Chump, Eat, Block. I can't beat them having something here anyways, so it's irrelevant. Okay, they drew a way to reinforce. So we have to pump this and hope we draw something to interact, but I don't think I have anything that can interact. Ah, we finally drew a Chrysalis, but it's too late. Yeah, well. Would have been nice to have drawn that a little while ago, huh? I'm actually thinking that this Hydra Trainer might be worse than, say... Actually, let's get that Idol in after all. With 3 Chrysalis, it can't be that bad. The Hydra Trainer, again, is just kind of fillerish in our deck. I mean, the Hydra Trainer with the Chrysalis, I guess, is pretty good, but... Yeah, it's another keep, for sure. We need to find one of our ways to cast this Chrysalis on turn 3. So we have 5 cards that we can draw to do so. Let's go grab an island here. That's not it, sadly. But I mean, Nadu into Chrysalis is still great. And our opponent is red-white, and they... Oh, well. Might not be a very long game, then. Ah, Ophelia's good. Oh, if they target my creature, I get a trigger, though, so... They don't want to just try to push in damage. Ooh, that's brutal. Yeah, I mean, our curve is stupid. This is... Hey, that's good. Pack Rhino with Philia. Okay. So Philia is going to get a 1/1 counter. I'm going to put a shield on it again. Nice. Looking for lands here. Double Malevolent lost, huh? I guess I played this out as a land then. We're going to go ahead and slam. Trigger the Nadu, grow our Chrysalis, and we're going to get 2 tokens off the 2 Rumbles going away. I will note, though, the Philia can flicker my Chrysalis, and remember with Eldrazi, it is a cast trigger, so I will not get the tokens back. But by doing so, I will get a Nadu trigger, so. Philia with another good creature. They can go all in on Philia. Are they just dead here? They're pretty close, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, they are just dead. They know I have Sko in hand, so I can pop off their flyer and then hit them for 10 or whatever. Why is Chrysalis a card? Why? Much sadness, such wow. Again, I mean, I don't have a red source here, but this is a turn 3 Nadu, so if we find a red source, we'll have turn 3 Nadu into turn 4 Chrysalis again. Or if we rip, man, can we rip one of our mana dorks, please? Or Malevolent, please? Dang it. Okay. We could get mana screwed this game. At the very least, I can cast the Oozewag next turn. Eladamri. Korvik Doll. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Reveal a card from your hand to the top of your library. If you reveal a creature card, put on the battlefield. Wow. That's pretty strong. We did find a red source, but it's going to enter tapped, basically. Alright, that's fine. This is also a red source that always enters tapped. Ah, that sucks so bad. Untapped red source here would kind of just win the game. Alright, we'll use the landscape for red. Save the insights. Jeez, Vanguard off the top. Nice. Okay. I guess they might leave back both their creatures for a double block, and I'll take the 2-for-2 trade with Siege Smash. Oh, they're not. It's also good for us. Okay. That will be lethal next turn then, if we want to go for it. Put them to 2 here? Alright. Hopefully they don't have a way to gain life. Okay, they can activate Eladamri. So a lot of the Eldrazi are cast, or all the Eldrazi are cast triggers, right? So they can't like put out the 8/4 and gain a bunch of life. This is ability only on your turn. I mean, I'm just gonna cast this and go for the win. Okay. Maybe they didn't know Eladamri was only their turn. Ay, 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 ay. Where is our redundancy? We have so many ways to cast a damn turn 3 Chrysalis. Okay, there's the turn 2 Dryad. Now where's the Chrysalis? What is my reasoning to keep a fetch? Do I have one? Oh yeah, we have a few reasons. Okay. We have the Pyro Surfer landfall. We have, we always draw Nadu. That's nice. We have the Skittering Precursor to sacrifice. We have the Idol of False Gods for colorless activations. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go for the level up. Fine with that. There's Chris. There's good old Chris. So, turn 2 Dryad, turn 3... Oh wait, no, this is turn 5 now. No, that was turn 4. Oh yeah. Turn 2 Dryad, turn 3 Nadu, turn 4 Chrysalis. That ain't good enough. Let's see. Green 1. Rumble. Okay then. Guess I have to take a land here. 1. 1. Pyro. Land. Sacrifice. Get another landfall trigger here. Combat. We're probably going to get them pretty good with this signature slam. Because they're gonna put the brood scale on. Oh, I thought they were gonna put the brood scale on the pyro. Alright, so we can sack the one that's being blocked. It's fine. Put a counter here. Wait, we don't need that anymore, do we? I guess it's still worth it to make this a 3/3, though. They could mess up here. Remember, my Chrysalis is modified as well. So my Chrysalis is also punching theirs. Nice. And they know I'm drawing Siege. Or now they know I have Siege Smash in my hand. Brutal. Touche. Alright. Wow, they also have 3 Chrysalis. Dude, this format, I'm telling you, is gonna be so dumb because of this one card. Crazy. Absolute crazy. Holy crap. Like, they have reach, too. I can't even attack in the air. This is extremely dumb. I mean, I guess I trade Chrysalis for Chrysalis. There was a world where I attack with everything there, but I would have needed the landfall trigger. And again, they know I have the smash in my hand. So. This is worth doing because it makes them sacrifice at least one of their tokens. If they're not careful, we get to kill both their creatures still. Because now it's a 3-2 with 2 damage on, or 3-4 with 2 damage. So now we can SCOA it, even if they sack the other 2, it still dies. I have to assume those were the only 3 in their deck. If they have any more, that is absurd. Wumpus? What is going on? Oh my god, dude. Extremely stupid. We dealt with 3 Chrysalis, it's the 4th that's gonna kill us, huh? Oh my god, yeah, their deck is sick. I'm not playing my land because I'm saving it for landfall. So what do we need to draw? Dreadmark would be great, or Dreadmask would be great. Elk on their Chrysalis would allow me to attack in the air. Alright, they have some huge Eldrazi, I guess. Oh, sure. Oh, we get a trigger at least. Glimpse is good. Alright, punch resolves. They have one card left. Oh, are you joking? They get to punch again? Oh boy. And then they get to attack with their Vanguard, which we're very close to just dead here. Remember, all of their creatures have trample now. Man. They're gonna get 2 more tokens from this as well. So how much trample damage is that? 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28 trample damage? Oh, good. Let's see, 7, 17, 8. This is exactly 20 damage that I'd be taking if I do it like this. So I can't. 12, 9. Oh, that'd be 19 damage. Okay. Alright, I mean, get all the problematic cards off the battlefield. If I did my math right. Oh, right, that's temperament. Oh, I forgot they could adapt their Oozewag. Oh, never mind, there was no chance. I lied. Just dead. How incredibly dumb. I mean, skill game. Skill freaking game. Alright. Well, GG's. Let's go to the next. My opponent's deck looked absurd, so not much to say. They also drew insanely well. I could have beat 3 Chrysalis, but it was the 4th. Alright, well. This format is either be Chris or get wrecked by Chris. That's Dude, what is going on? The first 2 Modern Horizons formats were so good for Limited. Don't let it get to you, Kenji. It's fine. I don't really want to fetch here, but I guess since I have Nightshade Dryad, I don't need to. We're really hoping our opponent doesn't kill our Dryad. Alright, nice. Found the land, so as long as our Dryad doesn't die, we'll have Chrysalis on turn 3, like we drew it up. You may draw your card. You may play a turn 3 2/2. I would like to do you one better, friend, and play a turn 3 4/5 reach that ramps into my 7-drop. So stupid, this card. I can't get over how dumb it is. This is so stupid. Can you imagine if we draw an untapped land here, we get to play a Tusker now on turn 4? With no downside to us having to sacrifice our tokens. Seriously? Let me put it this way. At least in Cube, Grenzo was a one-of. And sure, you could play against it every round. But, alright, just... You know what? I shouldn't be thinking like this. What I should be thinking is, how can we beat Chrysalis in this format? How do we craft a game plan that can prepare for this common? You'll just have to assume that you're going to play it in every match. If your opponent's playing red and green especially, you have to assume that they have a Chrysalis, so... What are the ways to beat it in this format? That's gonna be the big question. And I think maybe white, Dog Umbra, is quite good for that purpose. I'm sure there are other ways, of course, but depending on how and if they block, we can... Oh, okay. So we just cast priority here. Let them adapt. That's going to be 6 power. And then we're going to push. So... We're going to go 3-2 trample, but in addition to that, we're going to cast Gift of the Viper, because that pushes in trample death touch damage. So that means I'm only going to need to deal 1 damage to the Visionary, 1 damage to the Witness, and it will trample over for 6. And that puts him at a perfect life total for the Ember Mage lethal next turn. I mean... he who casts Chrysalis... 4 and 2. Smile and wave, Kenji. Smile and wave. Nice looking hand here for us. Very nice looking hand. Turn 2 Rumble into a hopeful turn 3 Chrysalis, or worst case scenario, we can turn 3 Nadu. So we'll be fetching an island here on turn 1. Perfect, and there's the red source we were looking for, so. Red, black, alright. Vampire. They are on the play, though, which makes this a little bit less good for us, but oh well. We want to take the Precursor or the Mountain? I'd rather just take the land here. Okay, don't care about that. I mean, I think I'm just going to lead on the Nadu first. That way I can preserve the 1 token already, you know? Sure. I guess they probably have -3, -3. I don't mind just taking another hit. Make me discard a card. Well, I don't need this idol anymore. To find a green source there is what we needed. Raptor with only 2 energy. And they hit a 3, so it's gone forever. Yep, I played Chris. They can't attack. Welcome to this format, friend. Right, let's go to combat. Attack for 3. See if they have the Wither and Bloom. Alright, so they're going to Wither and Bloom now. I'm going to get a trigger of Nadu. It's a land on the battlefield. Nice. Now we're going to gift it up, get another trigger, and still trade. Nice, and a second Chris. Alright, well, I have 2 7/8s with reach. Good luck. I need to get out this Dryad quickly, because what they could have is the 2-drop. The one that makes a player sack a non-token creature. That would make me lose a Chrysalis. This feels bad, dude. Like, I feel bad for them. I legitimately feel bad for them. I'm... like... Hey, look at me. I cast all 3 of my Bomb Mythic. Yeah, so... going forward, we're gonna have to... you're gonna have to draft in a way to make sure that you can beat a Chrysalis. Can you beat a 4-mana common? No? Oh, well, guess you lose. GG's. GG's. On to the next. I'm gonna keep it. We have 2 of our ramp cards, so... all we need to do is draw a Chrysalis. What more can you ask for? Draw a Chrysalis, win game. Uh-oh. You might flood out here. No Chrysalis, no good game. Ember Mage is good. I mean, turn 4 Ember Mage is still nuts if they just cast anything worth killing. Hey, guess what I drew? Stupid Chris. Oh! If they win the flip here... wait. Oh, wait, we got lucky. Wow. So this is the... yeah. No matter what, our spell is effectively countered. But if they win, they get to gain control of it. That card is literally flipping a coin to win the game as well. That's absurd. Man, Crabomination's in this format. Chrysalis is in this format. I mean, at least this thing's a rare. So is the Crabomination, but it's extremely sad. We have all ramp and no pamp, as I like to say. Clearly, our opponent's holding up another like removal spell of sorts. Casting a blue-blue-red counter in your... This is a really good counter, though. Yeah, Depth Defiler is also insane. Notably, that has 5 toughness. I do have the combo of Ember Mage plus Gift of the Viper if I wanted to, right? What you can do is you can Ember Mage target something, and then Gift of the Viper with this trigger on the stack. A good draw. Yeah, I think we definitely attack in for 2 here. We just try to push the damage. Shouldn't need to hold open Gift of the Viper. Pretty unlikely they're going to deal 8 damage to it. More likely they have a bounce or a pacifier or whatever. There's 7 cards in their hand. What's our best draw? Like Glimpse, I guess? Or Blood-Soaked Insight would be pretty good. We have yet to draw our Dread Mask. Ooh, that card is awesome. Love that one. I think this is undervalued. Very, very easy to proliferate that thing. Yeah, and they are going to bounce. Okay. We draw that. So... Mountain was a very bad draw. Letting them proliferate their energy, but... I mean, I don't like my odds. They have way too many cards in their hand. It's not even like our board presence is that much better. I will say, since they haven't played any small creatures, the shades are going to become annoying for them pretty soon, since they're getting kind of low. Alright, that's fine. It's probably just going to trade with one of our Dryads at some point. Our Ember Mage's really good here. Remember, it retains the Death Touch plus Reach counters, so... They might not have a good way to deal with it outside of double blocking, which is great, of course. Yeah, this game was basically decided, or rather, this game basically continued, I should say, because they didn't hit the coin flip. Okay, that's pretty scary. Now attacking with the Dryads is a little bit less ideal, I think. They're just taking it? They know I'm drawing the Tusker and don't have a like a burn spell, but that, wow, that is really risky. How do you not block with a Gremlin there? Kind of insane. So we need to draw our Siege Smash or whatever it's called. Unless there's something that can use that much energy in the format. I mean, they can scurry 3 times to give their team +3/+0 in haste. I'm gonna tuck again. Oh, Suppression Ray for lethal. That's awesome. All right, we died. They give all their creatures +3/+0 in haste, and we take way more than lethal, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, that's 24 damage. Love it. Wait. What? Oh, they missed lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What? Okay. I mean... they missed lethal, but could not punish them. That's too bad. Alright, GG's. Actually, if we drew like another Gift of the Viper to untap, that would have been a huge punish. Oh, well... I don't know, man. I'm terrified of this draft format now. But... the format's new, so hopefully we can... yeah, hopefully we can make something of it yet. So, anyways, thanks for watching, friends. Hopefully you enjoyed. We will see you back next time for some more. Bye-bye.